I came across the plant and I found out about the resources, and it's a zero waste facility, and we're actually reusing and repurposing all of the products and the byproducts. I'm Nathan Wyse of Living Well Brewery, where we produce Arize Kombucha. Kombucha is fermented tea. It's also a vitality drink. You may think of a traditional energy drink as, a chemical energy. This is more of an inspiriting energy. When you drink kombucha, it really it almost ignites your spirit. There's an aquaponic farm in the building. They're growing plants, they've got fish, and the plants produce a lot of oxygen. They actually need to evacuate the oxygen and bring in more carbon dioxide for the plants. And also in the building, there's a beer fermenter, which is a fundamental part of the aquaponic system and the interconnectedness, because the beer fermenters produce a lot of CO2. So as all that CO2 comes out of the fermenters from the beer, that's actually pumped into the plant room, and then the plants take that, and then I take the oxygen and then pump it through the kombucha fermenters, and the bacteria uses the oxygen and the sugars in the tea to ferment and produce beneficial acids. And so the more oxygen I can get and pump through the kombucha fermenters, the more beneficial that is for everybody. And then CO2 is actually a byproduct. So I can then send air back to the plant room and then cycling it back through. The reason we use organic ingredients is because of the ethical position, where we want to support not only organic but fair trade where possible, and it's part of what's going to solve the world's problems. In the plant system, we're actually producing food in an aquaponic system where there's fish and plants. Everything that's produced in the plant takes a lot of energy to operate an aquaponic system. And so here we've got an anaerobic digester in the back, and this is the first model of its kind. There's actually some legislation that's being written right now about how businesses can work together in this type of environment, so that in the future we can just grab the business model and say, okay, this is how it works, this is the code, boom, let's do it. It's really a blessing to be a part of a new movement and to be a part of the building here, where my byproduct from production actually becomes an ingredient for another small business. And that type of interaction is historical. It's now we're rewriting, or we're actually writing the code to make that possible.